everybody, welcome to our vlog. We are home this evening. It is a no group night for me and I stopped working. I could have kept going because I have a lot of work to do, but I stopped at 5:15, came downstairs and getting dinner started for my family. Nobody has to work tonight. Nobody has anything going on. We are home for the evening. We're gonna make some BLTs, some tater tots in the air fryer. I have the air fryer heating up right here. I have the bacon in the oven. I'll show ya. There's the bacon, just put it in. Okay, I cut up a tomato. That's just for me. Chad and Kennedy don't like tomato, so they put avocado on theirs, which is fine. So we cut up an avocado and it's very nice and green and pretty and not brown. And then I put the tater tots in here. I'm pretty sure you're probably not supposed to have them piled up that high, but you know, maybe more layer them or something, but I don't have time for that. So I dumped the whole bag in there. I've done it before and they've cooked fine. Like halfway through, I'll kind of shake it up and move them around a little bit and they cook evenly and they taste great. Well, this first pan of bacon got a little bit done. I had 2 pans in the oven and this one was on the bottom. I did not realize that it would cook so fast. I mean, it's not burnt. I think I will eat it. I don't think Shad will like this one. What's happening?
Carson just took Meatball outside to go potty. Is Meatball all done?
No.
No.
Carson, Meatball needs to go potty?
Yeah, you take Meatball to go potty.
It's cold out there.
I know it.
Oh. Okay.
That's where Meatball goes potty, apparently.
No.
No.
I don't want him to walk in the grass or play in the water. It's really cold out here. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Meatball's all done. Is it wet?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, thank you. Thank you for taking Meatball out to go potty. Yeah?
So we're gonna have to get one of those dowels that you put in sliding glass doors because like in the track. I was on a Zoom call today. Thankfully it was just with my coworker, but I'm on the Zoom call and I see Carson unlock the door, open the door. Like obviously he knows how to open the door, unlock it and everything, and he just does it whenever he wants. So yeah. There's a few things actually that we need to get from Lowe's. We need a new toilet paper holder for our bathroom. We need paint. I'll show you guys this evening what happened when I tried to touch up paint upstairs in our bedroom and bathroom. What's up with that? Crossing your arms. Carson, everybody watches you on the vlog and they said, oh, Carson grew up. Carson's talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't get to see you for a few weeks.
No. What?
Yeah, because we were on a cruise and you stayed here with Papa and Gigi, remember?
No.
Yeah, we're not going again. It's okay. But our friends didn't get to see you and they were like, oh, Carson grew up. Hey, what are you having for dinner? What's this? What is that?
Aki.
No, not Aki. What is this? What is that? What is that?
What is that?
What is this?
Aki.
Mac and cheese. Yeah. And you got bananas and strawberries. Oh, what color are the strawberries? What color are the strawberries?
Yeah.
Red. What color is the mac and cheese?
Oh.
Yellow. Good job,
Yeah,
buddy.
Mommy was talking about this color, right? This color's
Red. Yeah. What color is your cup?
Blue.
Blue. That's right.
Carson, what's my favorite color? Blue. No.
What's Keaton's favorite color?
Blue.
Purple. Yeah. Carson, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. There's Kennedy's wearing her Disney mini ears. Oh, what made you put them on?
I was listening to Disney songs and I thought, I need my ears.
Oh, yeah.
I got the ears. Keaton, you should wear some ears.
you're so much nicer. I was gonna be like, why? And you were like, what made you put them on?
Yeah, they're adorable.
They're pretty great.
Yeah.
That was a fun surprise to have you walk down the stairs.
Yeah, it started with Princess and the Frog, then some Belle, and then some Frozen.
You guys, I was just thinking, I haven't had a BLT since we were on our cruise. That was like, oh my gosh, it was almost a month ago that we were on our cruise. I can't believe we got so many videos out of, it was a 5-day cruise and we got like, what, 8 or 9 videos out because we had so much fun and we did so much stuff. We just always had the camera on. The hardest part for vlogging was when we went whale watching because I had my cell phone and the vlogging camera out at the same time, just trying to get pictures for Instagram and the vlog, like, and then Shad was trying to keep Keaton, because Keaton was all scared because, you know, there were times where the waves were rough, or actually it's not true, it wasn't rough. Keaton was just scared.
Well, and there was a lot going on with people screaming and going from different sides of the boat, and
yeah, I guess because there was a couple times I was like, is this gonna tip over? Because everyone would go to one side of the boat. Pretty sure the boat captain Kelly would have said, don't worry, you're fine. But did you have fun whale watching?
Yes.
So speaking of whale watching, one thing that we wanted to say, you know, if you watched the vlog, you guys saw that we missed our excursion that we had booked. We booked a non-carnival excursion with this company that I would totally book an excursion with this company again, because I mean, they're legit, they're licensed or certified or whatever.
the part that we missed, they have the little, what's it called? Where you can hear them talking.
Yeah, them singing, the whales, hydrophone on the boat.
For the scenario that happened, I think we were pretty lucky.
Our recommendation would be just, if you're gonna book an excursion that's not part of the ship, or like with, you know, Carnival or whoever you're with, just make sure that you have the times correct, like the ship time compared to the local time. For us also, even if we would have had that correct, the time that the ship pulled into Cabo was on time, but it took way longer for everybody to get off the ship and onto a tender boat and onto shore. For one reason or another, it just was a very slow process of getting off of the ship onto the tender and onto land. So you just never know what could happen and why there might be delays. I was really thankful and happy, and it was just, I could cry right now thinking about it. Like, I was so excited, and then watching the girls be excited, and even Keaton's face, even though she got a little bit scared sometimes, her face lighting up. And Shad was so nice to me. He was like always making sure, Krista, can you see? Can you see? Because there was one point, like, I was on the wrong side of the boat and I couldn't see, and I was like, I don't want to go to the other side, I'll tip the boat over. And I'm like, Shad, he always made sure, like, can you see? Can you see? And he would like move me, like trade me places or whatever. So
Thanks. My bummer, I had the GoPro under the water, and I swear I was pointing it in the direction and the mama and the baby whale, and they were not that far away, maybe like 30 feet. When you attach the GoPro to the stick, you have to be careful how you put it on there. So the GoPro was like pointing up. So when I had it under the water, it was not facing straight at where the whales would have been, where I thought the whales were. It was pointing more up. So I had it like as far as I could go under the water. I was so excited. I was hoping that we would get the whales underwater, and that would have been amazing. Shad wasn't pointing the GoPro in the right direction.
I wouldn't have done any different. Like, I probably would have fallen over the boat. Like, I don't know. It was just chaos. It was literally chaos. Like, yeah.
With the kids and Keaton and
Krista screaming.
So just, you know what that means.
We gotta go back.
We're gonna go back sometime. We don't have any plans. We don't have any surprises. I wish.
And then just one thing about Ensenada, which we loved. I honestly wasn't really excited about going to Ensenada because I just didn't hear a lot of good things about it. I don't know. I was blown away. It was beautiful there. We had so much fun, like in the town and shopping and eating, even though the food wasn't good. We should have gone to one of the local taco shops, which are right there, very close to the pier. Yeah, along the marina, there's tons of shops in like the black market area and the fish market and everything. They are just there with their menus, with all the salsas laid out on the counter, the tables ready for you to come and eat their food. I wish we would have done that.
Well, partly when we were walking through that area, it was when we first got there. And
Yeah, it was morning. It was breakfast.
Still the morning, and they were still wanting us to come eat, and obviously we were like, no, we're not hungry yet.
We were going to book an excursion there, and specifically La Bufadora. We were going to go there, which is like this blowhole. It looks really cool, but Shad had the forethought, because I had read a thing that said don't pay to go to La Bufadora because it's like 45 minutes away, but if the tide is down, it's not gonna blow. Like, it's not gonna be super cool, so you're gonna spend all this time going there and pay to go, you know, a few $100s for all of us to go to this excursion. Shad looked at the tide tables, and it wasn't high tide when we were there. So I was thankful he did that, because I feel like it would have been a waste of money. I'm sure a pretty view.
Yeah, I wasted money, and it was what, like a 45-minute bus ride, and
Yeah, which that kind of would have been cool too, because we could see parts of Mexico, you know, and the city, and then I guess the shopping by La Bufadora is very, very aggressive. Yeah, I read a lot of reviews about that, and I have a hard time saying no anyway. Shad has a friend, like a person he knows, not just a review, but he just went there, and he told Shad, like, oh.
Something like, if you don't like to tell people no, or if you don't like to be a little bit forceful, don't go, because they can be super aggressive.
But I was very happy with what we ended up doing, just walking around. And maybe sometime if we go back there, then we'll do an excursion and see more of the part. But just for our first time,
Yeah.
It wasn't like Mazatlan. I got that feeling at first, but it's way smaller and everything is right there close to the ship. You know, our plan is to move to Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is super close to LA. So it would be a lot cheaper just getting in our car and driving to Long Beach to get on a cruise ship. It is true, I said in our last video, I have booked a moving truck. We are hardcore looking at jobs for Shad, hoping he can transfer within his company now. But you guys, well, you did work last week. He doesn't work 8 hours every day, but literally it's day to day.
I'll do whatever they want me to do. I haven't done really my regular job in a while.
Well, you're such a hard worker. You've been there so long, and
Yeah, and I mean, what I can do just about anything there. So
yeah.
Oh, by the
So
way,
we're thinking,
I forgot to tell you, they asked me if I could work this weekend from 3 to 7 on Saturday and Sunday, but we can talk about that later. I don't know.
what a bummer. Then you're not gonna have any days off this week. Unless you're not working, literally it's day to day. We don't know if he's gonna be working. So like a couple weeks ago, he worked on a weekend, which thankfully worked out great because he didn't work like a couple days that week. So, and he got fired from Shipped.
There's a couple things where you have to keep up your approval rating and your on-time percentage. My approval rating was through the roof, and to my detriment, I would take extra time. Like if somebody wasn't texting me and I was trying to make sure they got their order and everything they wanted, I would take a long time. If you don't want this, how about this? Or do you want this? Or looking for women's lingerie, like not lingerie, women's undergarments. So hard trying to find things sometimes. Anyway, my on-time percentage dropped down below 90%, and I wasn't too concerned. Krista was concerned, but I was like, my clients are super happy, and that's all that matters. Well, I got an email saying that they dropped me because my on-time percentage was below 90%, and bye-bye, good luck in future endeavors. And I tried to appeal it, and they could care less. I got an automated response saying bye-bye from Shipped.
So he still does Instacart and Uber Eats, and then he might sign up for like DoorDash, but like, I mean, that's just, you never know if it's gonna make money or if there's gonna be work. Bottom line is, there are plenty of jobs within his company to transfer to Las Vegas. Or, I mean, Shad has worked in the service industry, like events, catering, food, what, 15 years, 20 years? 25, 30?
It makes me sound old, but probably like 30.
Okay. He's worked at this company for 12, 13 years.
12.
So he has experience, and what's in Las Vegas? Events, catering, food. There's so many jobs. But we're hoping he can transfer, partly because we're hoping we can buy a house in Las Vegas, and him transferring will make that more possible. Like if he gets a different job altogether, then that could make it more difficult to buy a house. Same with me. I'm actually talking to my boss this week, and because stuff has been going on with my work. My job is great. I love it so much. And 98% of what I do is remote. So my hope and prayer is that I can continue to do that even if we're not living here. There's one part of my job that someone would have to do for me because it's in person. So that's a little bit, but I'm willing to like take on more work to, you know, make up for that or whatever. We don't have worry that we can find jobs, but that's the priority. Like we have to have jobs in place in order for us to move. And obviously we have jobs here and now, but we can't afford to live here, you guys. Like a 3-bedroom apartment that we used to live at, and we paid $2,100 a month for a 3-bedroom like townhouse. It was a really nice apartment. It is now renting for, oh my gosh, what did I find it for? Either $3,800 or $4,100 a month. I can't remember which one it was because there was a couple different ones, but for an apartment, at least like $4,000 a month for a 3-bedroom apartment. Housing is much, much cheaper in Las Vegas. We're gonna just be doing some kind of stepping out in faith and applying to jobs and getting work down there and moving. We don't want to be stuck here. And we don't want the constant like, oh, we have to get an apartment now, or even if we're renting a house, doesn't matter. If we're renting, rent goes up every year, then we can't afford it, so then we have to move, and like no stability for the kids. Like I'm praying that we can have stability for our kids. Yeah, we're just excited. We have a lot of stuff coming up this year still before we move. I mean, Kennedy is graduating from high school. I mean, we're doing things like we've ordered her cap and gown, and I have to pay for her, what did they call it, a grad night party? I kept calling it a senior party, and she's like, what is that? I don't know what that is. It's grad night party. It's a big deal. It's so big. Like, my baby is graduating high school, going to Disneyland with her choir in May, which I'm super jealous of. In the meantime, like I'll show you when we go upstairs, but we're trying to like slowly like clean and pack things and donate, and you know, just whatever we need to do to downsize. Either way, we're moving out of this house. So we have to have a place to go to. But the truck I have booked is a one-way trip from Linwood, Washington to Las Vegas, Nevada. Woohoo! You guys, the kitchen is clean and it's only 7:30 at night. Time to relax. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm hoping this shows up good in the picture. You can see all the splotches on the wall. I tried to touch up this wall. This wall also, again, it's easier to see in the daylight when there's natural light, but tried to touch up a few places there. The paint is obviously a different color. This is in the bathroom, same thing. See, there's a toilet paper thing that's broken. It does go on, but that side just doesn't stay on. It just all fell. And it's an easy fix, not a big deal. We can get that. But the paint, I knew it was a different color, you guys, when I was touching it up, and they were just tiny little marks. I thought it was just going on that color because it was wet. No, apparently it's just the totally wrong color. Instead of being a grayish color, I don't know, it's a completely different color than downstairs. So
thanks for watching Logues Life. Have a good day. Yeah, goodbye.